Welcome to Norway. This is a journey for your mind and soul, a quiet escape into one of the world's most serene landscapes. We invite you to leave the noise of daily life behind and step into a place of deep calm. Here, nature speaks in hushed tones, through the gentle lapping of water against ancient shores and the soft whisper of wind through vast, silent valleys. This experience is designed to help you unwind, to slow your breathing, and to find a moment of peace. Let the stunning visuals guide you toward a state of complete relaxation, allowing the natural beauty of this land to wash over you. Our adventure begins now, with a simple invitation to just be present. There is nothing you need to do, nothing to solve, and nowhere else you need to be. Your only task is to watch, listen, and breathe. Allow each scene to unfold at its own unhurried pace, mirroring the slow, deliberate rhythm of the natural world. Let the soft light of the Norwegian dawn fill your screen and your senses. This is a visual meditation, a chance to reconnect with the quiet corners of the earth and, in doing so, reconnect with the quiet stillness that resides within you. As you settle in, notice the gentle rise and fall of your own breath. Let it become as steady and calm as the tranquil waters you see before you. Each inhale brings a sense of peace. Each exhale lets go of tension. This film is a sanctuary, a dedicated space for tranquility. We will travel together through majestic fjords, wander through ancient forests, and stand in awe beneath the dancing northern lights. Every frame has been carefully crafted to soothe and inspire, providing a respite from the complexities of the modern world. Let your journey to stillness begin. The world outside can wait. For the next 20 minutes, this quiet corner of the planet is yours to explore. We will move slowly, without rush, allowing time for every detail to be absorbed. Observe the subtle shifts in light as the sun makes its way across the sky. Listen to the delicate sounds of nature, from the distant call of a seabird to the gentle rustle of leaves in the breeze. This is more than just a film. It is an opportunity to pause and reset. Prepare to embark on a deep, calm journey through the heart of Norway's unparalleled natural splendor. See, Section 2, The Path Ahead. Our path will take us through the very soul of Norway, beginning with its iconic fjords. We will drift through these immense valleys carved by glaciers, where colossal cliffs plunge into deep, silent waters. The morning mist will greet us, wrapping the landscape in a soft, ethereal blanket. We will see the first light of day kiss the mirrored surface of the water, creating a perfect reflection of the sky and mountains above. These scenes are meant to inspire a sense of awe and profound tranquility, setting the tone for the peaceful exploration that lies ahead of us on this calming journey. From the quiet coastlines, our journey will then lead us inland, deep into the heart of Norway's untamed wilderness. We will wander through ancient, moss-covered forests. Sunlight filters through the tall canopy of pine trees, dappling the ground in a soft, gentle glow. We will listen to the sound of powerful waterfalls, their cascades tumbling down sheer rock faces into crystal-clear pools below. Here, in the solitude of the mountains and forests, we will discover the raw, untouched beauty of the Norwegian landscape and the deep sense of peace that it offers to all who venture here. The human element, too, has its gentle place in this vast landscape. We will visit quiet coastal villages, where colorful wooden houses and red boathouses line the shore. Life here moves at a slower, more deliberate pace, in harmony with the rhythm of the tides and the changing seasons. We will see smoke curling from chimneys on a crisp morning, empty piers stretching out into the calm sea. These glimpses of gentle human life, nestled within the grandeur of nature, remind us of the simple, profound beauty of a life lived in peace and solitude. As our day of exploration comes to a close, we will turn our gaze toward the northern sky. Our journey will culminate under the magical embrace of the Aurora Borealis, the Northern Lights. We will watch in silent wonder as vibrant ribbons of green and purple light dance and swirl across the vast, starry expanse. This celestial spectacle is the perfect conclusion to our tranquil adventure, a final, breathtaking reminder of the profound beauty and mystery of the natural world. Prepare to let go, relax, and allow the serene spirit of Norway to guide you toward a state of deep and lasting calm. Table of Contents, Part 2, Act 1, Fjords and Coastlines. 1. Dawn over Geiranger Fjord. 2. The stillness of the water. 3. Whispers of the coastline. 4. The lonely boathouse. 5. Drifting through Norway Fjord. 6. Light on the horizon. Section 1. Dawn over Geiranger Fjord. Our journey begins in the heart of the Norwegian fjords, as the first light of dawn gently touches the landscape. We are at Geiranger Fjord, a place of immense beauty and profound quiet. The air is cool and still, carrying only the faintest scent of salt and damp earth. Majestic mountains, their peaks still shrouded in the soft shadows of night, rise steeply from the water's edge. This is a time of transition, a sacred moment between darkness and day, where the world seems to hold its breath in anticipation. The silence is deep and resonant, broken only by the distant, echoing cry of a lone seabird greeting the morning. The sky above is a canvas of soft pastel colors. Pale pink, gentle lavender, soft orange begin to bleed into the deep blue of the fading night. A thin veil of mist clings to the lower slopes of the mountains, moving slowly and gracefully. The water below is a perfect, unbroken mirror, reflecting the nascent light and the colossal forms of the cliffs. This scene is a symphony of stillness, a visual poem that invites you to slow down and breathe. We watch as the sun's first rays crest over a distant peak, sending a single golden beam of light across the fjord. It illuminates the mist, making it glow with an ethereal luminescence. The light travels slowly, painting the mountainsides in warm tones and revealing textures of rock and sparse vegetation. Every detail is brought into sharp, clear focus, from the smallest crevice in the cliff face to the delicate ripples where a tiny stream meets the vast water. This is a moment of pure, unadulterated peace. This is a place to let go of all thoughts, to allow your mind to become as still and clear as the fjord water. There are no distractions here, only the grand, slow-moving spectacle of a new day being born. The scale of the landscape is immense, yet protective, like being held in the gentle embrace of the earth. Let the tranquility of this moment seep into your being, calming your spirit and preparing you for the gentle journey that lies ahead. In the quiet of the Norwegian dawn, we find a perfect sanctuary for rest and reflection. Section 2. The stillness of the water. We move closer to the water's surface. Our perspective shifts to that of a small boat, drifting silently through the fjord. Low camera, almost touching the water, intimate connection to a liquid mirror. The surface is like polished glass. It's so still, it's hard to tell where mountains end and reflections begin. The world is turned upside down, a perfect duplicate of stone and sky floating in deep, dark water. Silence is profound here, amplifying the gentle sound of our boat gliding forward, a soft lapping. Every small detail on the water becomes significant. A drop of condensation falls from a leaf. Concentric rings expand slowly, briefly distorting the reflection. A small piece of driftwood floats by, a silent traveler. Close up, subtle textures and light patterns on the water's surface. This close-up view invites a meditative state, focusing on small, beautiful details. In the distance, a small, solitary fishing boat appears, a red hull in muted morning light. It moves slowly, leaving a thin V-shaped wake behind it. No engine sound, only the visual of its gentle progress. the tiny vessel dwarfed by colossal cliffs, human warmth in the wild landscape. As we drift, we become aware of subtle sounds, the gentle creak of our own boat, the soft gurgle of water against the hull, the distant muffled call of a gull echoing between fjord walls. These are the quiet sounds of a world at peace. Allow these gentle noises to guide you deeper into relaxation, letting the stillness of the water calm your mind. Section 3. Whispers of the Coastline. Our journey now takes us along the rugged and intricate coastline, where the land meets the sea in a timeless embrace. The shores of the fjord are not smooth, but a complex mosaic of rock pebble, sparse, hardy vegetation. We glide past sheer cliffs that plunge directly into the water, their surfaces scarred by millennia of ice and weather. In other places, the slope is gentler, allowing for small, secluded beaches of dark sand, smooth stones washed clean by the endless rhythm of the tides. The air here is crisp and clean, filled with the fresh, briny scent of the North Sea. We observe the tenacious life that clings to these rocky edges. Patches of vibrant green moss grow in damp crevices, a testament to nature's resilience. Small, windswept trees find footholds on narrow ledges, their roots gripping the ancient stone. The coastline tells a story of survival and endurance. The slow pan of the camera across these details encourages a sense of appreciation. The water itself whispers as it meets the shore. We see gentle waves, small and unhurried, as they roll in and lap against the pebbles. The sound is a soft, rhythmic shushing, a natural lullaby that has played for countless ages. With each wave, the water rearranges the stones, creating a soft, rattling sound as they settle back into place. This constant, gentle motion is mesmerizing to watch, a visual and auditory meditation on the perpetual dance between water and land. It speaks of cycles, of endless repetition, and of the calming predictability of nature's rhythms, inviting you to let go and flow with it. As we continue our slow drift, we notice the play of light on the wet rocks and in the shallow pools left behind by the receding tide. The morning sun makes the wet surfaces glisten as if they were scattered with diamonds. Tiny ecosystems thrive in the rock pools, with small shells, strands of seaweed visible beneath the crystal-clear water. This miniature world, a microcosm of the larger coastal environment, is a reminder of the intricate beauty that can be found when we take the time to look closely. Let your focus soften as you take in these scenes, allowing the gentle whispers of the coastline to soothe your mind. Let it, settle in. Section 4. The Lonely Boathouse. Nestled in a small, sheltered cove, we discover a solitary wooden boathouse. Its classic red paint stands out vividly against the muted tones of rock and water. It is a simple, functional structure, built with care and precision to withstand the elements. Its wooden planks are weathered by years of sun, wind, and salty spray. The boathouse stands on sturdy stilts, its base submerged in the clear, shallow water near the shore. It is a symbol of quiet solitude and self-reliance. The scene is one of perfect stillness. No people are visible. No activity disturbs the profound peace of the cove. The doors of the boathouse are closed, and a small, empty pier extends a short way out into the water. A simple wooden rowboat is tied to one of the pier's posts, floating gently, its ropes slack in the calm water. The entire scene feels like a painting, a frozen moment in time. It invites speculation about the owner, about the journeys the boat has taken, and about the quiet satisfaction of returning to this peaceful haven. The light here is soft and diffused, filtered through a thin layer of morning cloud. It casts gentle shadows and prevents any harsh glare. The reflection of the red boathouse in the still water is slightly distorted by the gentle movement of the tide, creating a beautiful painterly effect of bleeding colors. We take our time with this shot, allowing the viewer to absorb every detail. The texture of the aging wood, the neat line of the roof, The way the structure seems to rise so naturally from the water, as if it were part of the cove itself. This image of the lonely boathouse speaks to a deep human desire for peace and a connection to nature. It represents a sanctuary, a place of refuge from the complexities of the world. It is a reminder that simplicity can be a source of profound contentment. As we linger on this scene, we are invited to imagine a life governed by the rising of the sun, the setting of the sun, and the rhythm of the tides. Let the quiet dignity of this simple structure inspire a sense of peace within you, a feeling of being grounded and securely anchored in the present moment. Well, breathe with that thought for a moment. Section 5. Drifting through Norway Fjord. Our journey continues as we enter Norway Fjord, one of the narrowest and most spectacular fjords in the world. Here, the mountains feel even closer, colossal, near-vertical cliffs rising thousands of feet from the water, a grand natural cathedral. The fjord narrows. It feels like a river winding through a canyon of giants. The sheer scale is breathtaking, humbling the observer. Smallness of human existence in perspective. Light struggles to reach the water's surface. Bright, sunlit peaks, deep, mysterious shadows below. We drift slowly through this magnificent channel. The camera captures immense textures of the rock faces, layers of ancient stone streaked with dark lines from centuries of water. Waterfalls, thin as silver ribbons, cascade from incredible heights. Spray dissolves into mist long before reaching the fjord. Distant falls, a faint, high-pitched hiss adds to the mystique. Cool, damp air, silence so profound it feels sacred. Deep, dark, emerald green water, color from depth and mountain minerals. Surface mostly calm. Wind funnels through the passage, making small ripples dance across the water. We follow the slow, meandering path of the fjord. Each bend reveals a new, more stunning vista. The landscape unfolds like a slow-motion revelation. Inspire awe. Wonder at nature's raw power and artistry. Glide through the majestic corridor, complete isolation. No roads, no signs of modern life. Rock, water, sky, profound solitude, not lonely, deeply peaceful. Be fully present, immersed in grandeur. Let the imposing beauty quiet your thoughts. Focus on the scene. Connect with the ancient, enduring spirit of the earth. Section 6. Light on the horizon. As our coastal exploration begins to draw to a close for this act, the morning sun climbs higher, burning away the last remnants of the mist. The light becomes brighter. The light becomes clearer. The light becomes more direct, transforming the landscape. The soft pastels of dawn, crisp blues of a new day, brilliant whites of sunlight. The sun's rays reach deep into the fjords, illuminating the water, revealing the water's clarity. We can see the rocky seabed in the shallows near the shore, and the deep, mysterious blue of the water further out. The world feels awake, energized, full of pristine beauty. Our view widens, pulling back to a sweeping panorama of the coastline, stretching out toward the open sea. We see the mouth of the fjord, where sheltered waters meet the North Atlantic. The transition is marked by a change in the water's texture and color. Small, rocky islands, skerries, dot the horizon. Light glints on the surface of the sea. Light sparkles across the sea, joyful and serene. The sense of enclosure from the fjord gives way to openness, freedom, infinite possibility. The soundscape changes subtly as well. We hear the gentle but persistent rhythm of the ocean's swell as it rolls toward the shore. The distant cry of gulls becomes more frequent. Their calls carried on the light sea breeze. There is a sense of life and movement that was absent in the deep, still silence of the inner fjord. Not a disruptive energy, but a gentle, life-affirming pulse of the marine ecosystem, the sound of the planet breathing, a steady, reassuring rhythm. This final view of the fjords and coastlines serves as a gentle transition, a moment of reflection. We have moved from the intimate, misty quiet of the dawn to the bright, open expanse of the sunlit sea. We have experienced the profound stillness and the awesome scale of this unique landscape. As we gaze out at the light on the horizon, we carry the peace and tranquility we've found. This scene prepares us to leave the coast and venture inland. Table of Contents, Part 3, Act 2, Mountains, Waterfalls, Forests. Section 1, The Ascent to the Peaks. We leave the coastline behind, our journey now taking us inland and upward toward the majestic spine of the Norwegian mountains. The landscape transforms around us, gentle shores giving way to rugged rising terrain. Winding road climbs steadily, offering ever-expanding valley views. The air grows cooler and thinner, carrying the clean, earthy scent of high-altitude flora. Ancient stone. We are ascending into a different world. Stark beauty and profound silence, where the earth seems to reach up and touch the sky. The pace is slow, allowing us to absorb the grandeur that unfolds with each turn. The camera pans slowly across vast, sweeping vistas of snow-capped peaks against a brilliant blue sky. These are ancient giants, sculpted by millennia of ice and wind. Jagged ridges, sharp summits. Patches of pristine white snow cling to their upper slopes, even under the warmth of the sun. The scale is immense, inspiring a sense of awe and reverence. Below the snowline, exposed gray rock. Hardy green vegetation. Here, in the high country, the world feels vast and open. There is a sense of profound solitude, a peaceful isolation that is both humbling and liberating. The only sounds are those of nature in its purest form. The gentle rush of wind sweeping across the open plateaus, the distant cry of a high-flying bird, and the deep, resonant silence that underlines it all. This is a place for contemplation, a space to feel small in the face of nature's grandeur, and in that smallness, to find a sense of connection to something ancient and powerful. The slow, steady camera movements mirror the calm, meditative state this landscape inspires. As we linger on these panoramic views, we observe the play of light and shadow across the mountainous terrain. The sun casts deep, sharp shadows in the crevices and valleys, accentuating the dramatic topography. Clouds drift slowly across the sky, their shadows gliding over the mountainsides like giant, silent creatures. This slow, perpetual dance is mesmerizing to watch. It invites you to let go of your thoughts and simply be present, a quiet observer of the Earth's majestic, slow-moving artistry, finding peace in its silent, powerful presence. Section 2. The Valley of Cascades. Descending from the highest peaks, our journey leads us into a lush, green valley, a hidden paradise carved out by ancient glaciers. This is a world saturated with life and moisture, a stark contrast to the barren rock and snow of the summits. The air here is thick with the scent of damp earth, wet leaves, and the fine, cool mist generated by countless waterfalls. The valley walls are steep and covered in a dense blanket of trees and vibrant green vegetation. The sound of running water is everywhere, a constant, soothing symphony that fills the air and calms the spirit. It is a place of rejuvenation and abundant natural beauty. Water is the lifeblood of this valley, and it is in constant motion. We see numerous waterfalls or cascades tumbling down the sheer cliffs on all sides. Some are powerful torrents, while others are delicate, veil-like streams that seem to float down the rock faces. They emerge from high up on the mountainsides, their sources hidden in the melting snow and ice fields above. Each waterfall has its own unique character and voice, contributing its own note to the valley's chorus. The sight and sound of this ever-flowing water is deeply hypnotic, a powerful symbol of nature's relentless and life-giving energy. Our camera glides slowly through the valley, capturing the dynamic interplay of water, rock, and foliage. We follow the path of one waterfall as it descends, its white water a stark contrast against the dark, wet rock. We see how the constant spray nourishes the plant life around it, with ferns, mosses, and wildflowers thriving in the perpetual mist. Sunlight filters through the canopy of trees, catching the water droplets in the air and creating a magical, sparkling effect, sometimes even forming a faint rainbow at the base of a larger fall. This is a world teeming with vibrant life, a sanctuary of green and blue. The persistent sound of the cascades creates a natural white noise, a sound that can block out distractions and encourage a state of deep relaxation. It is a sound of purity and power, a constant reminder of the forces that have shaped this incredible landscape. Allow this auditory blanket to wash over you, cleansing your mind of clutter and worry. Let the visual spectacle of the falling water capture your full attention, drawing you deeper into the present moment. In this valley of cascades, we find a perfect environment to release tension and immerse ourselves in the restorative power of nature. Leaving the thunder of the waterfall behind, we now venture deeper inland, into the serene and solemn quiet of an ancient Norwegian forest. As we step under the dense canopy of towering pine trees, spruce trees, the world changes completely. Bright light of the open valleys is replaced by soft, filtered gloom, and the air becomes still and cool. The atmosphere is one of profound peace and antiquity, as if we have stepped into a natural cathedral that has stood for thousands of years. The trees stand like silent, wise sentinels, their immense trunks reaching high towards the sky, their upper branches interlocking to form a protective ceiling. The forest floor is a soft, springy carpet of fallen pine needles, moss, decaying leaves, which muffles our footsteps and adds to the deep sense of quiet. The only sounds are the gentle whisper of wind moving through the high branches, the distant melodic song of a forest bird, and the occasional creak of wood as the giant trees sway almost imperceptibly. Sunlight struggles to penetrate the thick canopy, and where it does, it appears as distinct ethereal beams, like spotlights in a darkened room. These shafts of light illuminate floating dust motes and patches of the forest floor, creating a magical, dreamlike quality. We move slowly through this timeless space, our camera lingering on the details that give the forest its character. We see the gnarled roots of an ancient tree spreading across the ground like a network of veins. We observe the rich variety of fungi growing on a fallen log, their strange and beautiful shapes adding splashes of color to the muted palette of greens and browns. The bark of the trees is a canvas of texture, a mosaic of deep furrows, flaky patches, and delicate patterns of lichen. This is a world of slow growth, of patience, and of the quiet, unseen processes of life and decay. This ancient forest is a place of refuge and introspection. The immense age of the trees and the profound silence they create offer a powerful sense of perspective. The worries and pressures of the modern world seem to fade away here, rendered insignificant by the timeless, enduring presence of the forest. It is a place to breathe deeply, to inhale the clean, earthy scent of pine and damp soil, and to feel a sense of being grounded and connected to the earth. Allow the tranquil spirit of this sacred place to envelop you, bringing a deep and lasting sense of peace to your mind and soul. As daylight fades, a deep, velvet darkness settles over the Norwegian landscape. Our journey now enters its final, most magical phase. We turn our gaze upward, away from the earth, toward the vast, star-filled canvas of the night sky. The air is cold, crisp, and utterly still. Far from the glow of city lights, the stars shine with piercing brilliance, scattered like diamond dust across the immense dome of the heavens. A profound silence envelops the world, a quiet with weight. It is a time of waiting, of anticipation. Then it begins. A faint ethereal glow appears on the northern horizon. A soft, pale green light seems to breathe and grow. Subtle at first, like a distant luminous cloud. Slowly it intensifies, color deepening, form becoming defined. This is the aurora borealis, the northern lights, a silent, otherworldly light show, a dance of charged particles from the sun with Earth's atmosphere. The sight is humbling, inspiring wonder. The glow swells into vibrant, shimmering curtains that stretch across the sky. Ribbons of luminous green, soft hints of pink, and deep violet undulate and flow in a slow, graceful rhythm. They seem alive, silken banners in an unseen celestial wind. The lights shift, sometimes steady and gentle, other times pulsing with sudden surges. Watching this majestic dance quiets the mind. We watch it unfold over a silent, snow-covered landscape. The aurora is reflected on pristine white snow and on the frozen surface of a dark, still lake. The world is bathed in gentle cosmic light. There is no sound, only the slow, majestic movement above. Be present. Absorb the profound beauty and mystery. Let the celestial dance fill you with awe and quiet joy. A final gift from the Norwegian wilderness. As the final, shimmering curtains of the aurora borealis gently fade back into the darkness, our journey through Norway comes to a quiet close. We are left in the profound stillness of the northern night, under a sky filled with silent, glittering stars. The incredible sights and sounds of the past day have guided us through majestic fjords, ancient forests, tranquil villages culminating in a celestial dance of cosmic light. Each scene was an invitation to slow down, to breathe, and to reconnect with the simple, powerful beauty of the natural world. The peace we have found here is not just a fleeting feeling, but a deep sense of calm that you can carry with you. The purpose of this journey was to create a sanctuary for your mind, a space to unwind and let go of the pressures of daily life. We hope the mirrored waters of the fjords have reflected a sense of stillness within you. We hope the roar of the waterfalls has washed away your worries. We hope the silence of the ancient forests has brought you a sense of deep-rooted peace. Norway's landscapes are more than just beautiful places. They are powerful sources of tranquility and renewal. The calm rhythm of this land, from the slow lapping of the tides to the gentle sway of the pines, can become your own rhythm. Remember the feeling of the cool, clean air, the sound of water flowing over stones, and the sight of light dancing on the horizon. These sensory memories are anchors to tranquility, moments you can return to in your mind whenever you need to find a space of quiet. The journey through this film may be over, but the peace it offers remains. Let the gentle images and soothing sounds linger, serving as a reminder that such places of profound serenity exist, both in the world and within yourself. The stillness of nature is a powerful guide back to our own inner calm. Thank you for joining us on this deep, calm journey. As you return to your day, may you carry the serene spirit of Norway with you. May your breath be slow and steady. May your mind be clear and quiet, and may your heart be filled with the peaceful majesty of the natural world. The path to tranquility is always available. You only need to pause, breathe, and remember the quiet beauty that surrounds us and resides within us. Rest well, and may your moments be filled with lasting peace.